Hello everybody, this is Joseph Propati and I'm bringing you another video covering my game Dungeon Flee. So in today's video I'm going to be covering the extreme mode setup. So this is the one that's just a free-for-all. It's the one where just everything goes. You just mix everything up, and the tough thing about it is the very first card you turn over could be the big boss. Now this mode is not in the rulebook. This is just such a crazy variation of gameplay that it's just, this is classified as like a standard tier deck, and it's not something you normally do with a game. So, but I like the mode because if you want something that's just crazy difficult, just insane or extreme, as this mode is called, that's it. You have no idea what's going to happen, and it is winnable. It's just it's the luck of when you get the treasure cards, you know, how soon you get them, if you get a number of them often, or if you just keep getting hit with large monsters right off the bat, you're going to die quickly. But the cool thing about it is it's just so random, and you're just not sure what is going to come at you. It's kind of neat to see if you can actually make it through. So this video today is going to cover the extreme mode for my game Dungeon Flee, and it's the setup for it. So without further ado, of course, what you need for this is the 104 cards in my game, Dungeon Flee. And what you want to do first is take out your 10 starter cards, right? These are your starter deck. Then you want to choose a character. So today we'll do the female wizard, right? And she has her 1 through 8 and then her 9, 10. So her max health is 10. So let's go ahead and put her on here where it shows her max health. The rest of these character cards you can set off to the side. Now the wizard has an ability card. Now there's a male and a female side, same text. So what we want to do is match the character and put that over there with the ability card. You can set these other ones off the side. Then we want to take the 6 exit cards. So you'll have the 2 dead end cards and your 4 stairs up. Okay, so we'll take those and just shuffle them. And again, just like in difficult mode, set these off to the side here. Those are your exit cards. And again, the reason why you don't put them around your character like we do in the easy mode is because monsters that you can't defeat are going to go to the bottom of that quarter deck. Because again, you just flew past them, they got a hit on you, and you're just trying to escape. You're just fleeing this dungeon. So they're still in the back, and they'll eventually catch up to you. As you go down through this deck, you're going to meet up with it again. And the reason you can't have those exit cards is because they'll be underneath that exit. So you'll hit that before you get those extra monsters. So that's why we have it off to the side. Then you just have everything. And the kind of nice thing about this extreme mode is if you play in the other modes, right, and you finish up and just push all your cards together, hey, you're all ready to go for the extreme mode. Because you just take everything, you know, traps, doors, monsters, empty quarters, the treasure cards, and just mix them all together and just shuffle it together. And that's why in this extreme mode, that's why it's not recommended as a game, an actual game mode, because it is just, there's no statistical analysis to it on how you would win or what you would do to win. It's just, it's too random. You know, you just have no idea. But it's still fun to play. So we get that all shuffled up, right? So this is now your dungeon deck. Okay? Now before we start distributing this, take your yellow cube, put it on the yellow number, that's the wizard's max health. Then you take your player token, just right now, just set it in the middle of the character card. And now we're going to take this dungeon deck and we're going to distribute it around the character into 6 piles. These are your 6 dungeon quarters that you're going to be fleeing through to try and escape this dungeon. So what you're trying to do is get through those 4 stairs up cards. Once you get through the 4th one, you win the game. Dungeon Flee is not a, you know, your high score or beat your high score. This is win or lose. Get out of the dungeon or don't. And this is what we're doing now, is creating each one of those dungeon corridors that you will be traveling through. Again, in this extreme mode, you just have no idea what is going to come up first. You could get a treasure card. You could get, you know, a nice weak, easy monster, or you could literally get hit with the big boss. You just don't know. You don't know. So then we take our 10 starter cards. Let's go ahead and shuffle these up. Right? And then we deal ourselves 5 cards for our hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so that's our hand. And then we put these other 5 in our draw deck. And the last part to start play is you take your player token and you decide which quarter you want to start down at. You can pick any of the 6, totally up to you. So I could say, all right, I'm going to start down this quarter. And in this extreme mode, the way it's different than difficult and easy mode is you turn over the main card, right? See, like right off the bat, we have a level 5 trap. There's no way we're going to beat it. But we also have the ability to kind of have a sneak peek at these adjacent. See, like, oh, nice. We got a treasure and another level 5. So now you have some options because you're like, okay, I know what's coming and I have a way of deciding which way I want to go on my next turn, because you're not going to beat this level 5 trap. So what's going to happen is, since it's a trap, it's going to get destroyed. And so in this concept, just real quickly, you know that your starter hand's only going to have 5 of a combination of these shields and swords. You're not going to be able to beat it. But as always, every 2 shields you have, you can block a point of damage. Okay? And since we're playing the wizard, remember, you always have the wizard's ability that you can use, which changes, you can change a shield to a sword or a sword to a shield. And you can do 2 of these. So the nice thing about the wizard is I can take 2 of these and change them to shields. So what that will do is, really cool ability is now I can block 2 points of that damage. So I would play this to block 1, I'd do this to block 2, and that way instead of 5 damage, I take only 3. So 1, 2, 3. Right? But unfortunately, this gets destroyed. And now in this extreme mode, you can decide, okay, you don't have to continue down this quarter. You can if you want, but you can make a decision. I'm going to go to the next one. So obviously I'm going to go here because I'm going to get my ring of power, right? So I'll set that aside. And now nothing is showing. So I'm going to have to decide on one of these 3. So let me draw my 5 cards. Right, there's my hand. And then I will continue down this one. So I'll flip this card over. And since you are turning this card over, you also get to sneak peek at these. All right, so we'll have a level 3, a level 2, and a level 4. So you could play against this one. This is manageable, right? Might have it. But see, since we don't, we only have 2 shields and 2 swords. We need 3 swords. So again, you can use 2 shields to block damage, so you're only going to take 1 damage, right? But since you didn't beat it, it's going to the bottom. Okay? Now, yeah, I know I could use my ability. I didn't do it, but I'm just trying to show you quickly. Now that, again, you can decide I want to continue down this quarter, or I can go to the next one. Well, level 4, that's going to be kind of tough. Level 3, it's a possibility, right? Or just continue going down this. Well, we'll continue going down. So level 3, not going to do that one. So what's going to happen is, real quickly, we'll shuffle up our discard, deal out 5 cards, and I know I have a treasure item here, which is possible. I could, right? And look at that, I actually can. So I need 3 swords and 2 shields. Well, look at that. I have this ring of power, which allows me to create a shield. So I would play these, and I would get this. Right? Oh. Well, if I was here. So, that one, we'll just see. If this, like I said, I'm just showing you how this is. So we have this ability now. I can continue down this, or I can go, and I wouldn't want to go to this level 5. You know, I could go to this level 3. And since there's something there already, you don't flip over these cards. You only do the adjacent cards when you flip over this card. So Just want to show you that real quickly. This is your extreme mode setup. It plays different because when you don't defeat something, it goes underneath, similar to the difficult mode, but then you also get to sneak peek at these. And you have more choices to move around, whereas a difficult mode, you got to just keep continuing down. So this is my game Dungeon Flea. This is the extreme mode setup and a little bit of the gameplay. If you have any comments or suggestions, go ahead and please leave them in the comment section. As always, please subscribe to my channel. There's always new things popping up. And if you can, go ahead and hit that like if you like this video. Again, my name's Joseph Propati, and this is my game Dungeon Flea. Thanks for watching.